Hold on, we're watching it one more time.
Yeah, like hold on. I want to pause.
Oh no, I'm just bullshitting with you guys. That's fine.
Boom. I fucked it up. I want to see that. Yes.
Which guitar are you talking about?
His.
Probably one of the ones
Fine
on
V?
the wall.
I
Oh,
want a V. Like I really do. I know that they're not super expensive.
I don't know what guitar store you're looking at for fucking
like,
Flying V.
Aren't they like about $400 or $500?
If you want a pretty decent one, I mean, you can get one for like $600.
Yeah. Okay.
Jesus.
I mean, I don't want the fucking Mustaine signature V and shit.
Oh, that's like $100.
All right, I take it back. I'll take 2.
Welcome to CineQuest Video.
Is that supposed to be them?
Yeah, that is them.
That is them, right?
Yeah. Okay, welcome to CineQuest Video. This is a new approach to our podcast. We're doing a reactionary podcast to the Bill and Ted trailer.
Why the fuck not?
Because, I mean,
This
Bill and Ted, for fuck's sake.
I grew up on Bill and Ted. Roland, we all grew up on Bill and Ted, so fuck it.
Like these are like the best versions of fucking people.
This is like a nostalgia boner for everyone at our age.
Excellent. To each
Unless they
other.
completely hated Bill and Ted, then fuck them, you know?
Yeah, fuck off. You're listening to the wrong shit.
So as we watched the trailer, and we just want to like share our thoughts on what is going to be upcoming on this movie.
I mean, as like continuations of fucking like old series or like fucking what are the fucking like when they fucking redo versions of old shit again? Like this looks good. Yeah, reboot. When they reboot old crap again, you know, like.
But is it really a reboot? It's a
this is not like they are fucking like picking up.
It's like I think that like this movie is in a special class with all the other fucking sequels, like Jurassic World. I'll throw into that. I haven't seen it, but I'll throw into that fucking bucket and Bad Boys 3, where.
Hey, Bad Boys 3 was pretty good.
Out of like rotation for like 5 to 10 years, and all of a sudden there's like, let's dredge this up and make a sequel off of it with the same
we
actors,
own this,
but they look
fucking
tired
license,
as fuck.
Right? Let's do something with it. But here's the thing. Here's the thing is different with this. They have all the original talent to come in. You have these motherfuckers coming out.
George Carlin. And their wives, I don't know if their wives are the original ladies from the first 2 movies.
Yeah, we don't know shit about the cast other than
Roland,
the mainliners.
I did see Bad Boys 3. I saw it in theaters, and I enjoyed it very much. I did not like Bad Boys 2 at all. I kind of fell off. I love Bad Boys 1. Bad Boys 2 was boring to me.
Bad Boys 2 is boring and long-winded
and I think
fuck.
And I was kind of hesitant to go see Bad Boys 3, but you know, Jamie asked if I wanted to go, so I fucking went.
Really?
And I saw
How was it?
I enjoyed it very much. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed it.
How was Martin Lawrence after like 20 years
of
not doing shit?
Martin Lawrence and Will Smith were fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was shocked. I thought I was gonna fall asleep like I did with the fucking Star Wars. The Rise of Skywalker.
It was late. The last thing I heard about Will Smith in anything was that Netflix show where he was like a cop with like it was like some kind of like high-fi fantasy or some shit.
I ain't heard nothing about that shit. Right?
Yeah. The last I heard of him doing was that like After Earth movie with his kid or whatever the fuck it was.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I think this was before the Netflix one. I'm not sure. But no, fuck all that. Like
So regarding Bill and Ted, Face the Music, just initial thoughts for
like soundtrack alone. Like I'm in there for it. Like just listening to this sounds epic, awesome, fucking cool as shit. Like it just sounds like them doing a concert.
But that was the trailer, Roland.
Yeah, I know exactly.
You think that music? You think it's going to be like fucking Last Action Hero, where they're playing the whole soundtrack?
The soundtracks
are like, what else? What do we got to go on? Like that's what I'm going with. All right, like if the trailer is to be believed, you know.
So
what I'm going with is there's going to be time travel because that's what the phone booth does.
Yeah,
but they're going to see themselves because they talk about in the trailer about how they're going to fucking. It's not stealing if they steal from themselves.
Like they're exactly the same. Like they haven't changed at all. They're just
so basically what I've heard from a lot of people is that that it kind of erases the ending of the second one. And just to recall the second one,
I don't remember that one where they shit. So please,
they actually enter in a battle of the bands. They get turned away by the person who's I guess the host MC of the Battle of the Bands. And then they say, basically they're saying they're still not good enough. So they go into the future to learn how to play their instruments. They get trained by Eddie Van Halen or I forgot who else. But they come back and then they play the song God Gave Rock and Roll to You, which is written by Kiss. And I thought it was... and just a little quick trivia. The band Petra, which is a Christian rock band, also covered that song, which is hilarious. And then they got a lot of shit for it because they were covering a song from Knights in Satan's Service, which is Kiss, which is hilarious. So they play the song, it ends, and then there's a bunch of news clippings to say that Bill and Ted like save the world. They write the best song ever. But what I think happens is that there's like I think someone mentioned that I saw on YouTube that there's like an alternate universe, like in Back to the Future. They still haven't written the song that's going to save the world, and
they're in their own
that.
futures.
No,
they're in their own
like
future
that.
or whatever, and like they need to have like themselves meet themselves in the future so they can train them, and then
Because
they go back.
I guess like
they're in that fucking loop
technically
moment.
they haven't written that song yet
Yeah.
because
Right, that's what
they
he means.
transport way into the future.
Yeah.
But why do they have to save the world again when it's already guaranteed, when shit's bad?
Oh no,
well,
so,
see, that's the thing.
therein
Is that, like,
lies
there's like
the
an alternate.
paradox.
Yeah, exactly. There's like some kind of
But
alternate.
I don't
universe.
like
Why
it.
have they not saved the
like
world?
invoke something where some weird warlock from the future who shreds a fucking wicked axe comes in with a counter narrative song that fucks Bill and Ted's up, so they have to make a new song
Be most
or modify
shitty
it.
to each
Well,
other.
kind of technically happens in the second one because there's that evil guy who's going to destroy them.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
so I mean, there could be there's got to be
Oh,
some.
they
There's
already wrote that
there's the
movie.
conflict.
Okay,
there's got
never
to
mind.
be a villain.
Like
in
I
this
said, I don't
movie.
remember shit from Bill and Ted 2. Like,
Well, they have to go into they get killed. The guy from the future creates these robots that look exactly like them.
Yeah.
The robots
And they
kill
murder
them.
'em.
They go into hell, and then they got to like battle their way out of hell.
Yep.
That's where they befriend death, and that's where you see him here in the trailer.
how Greek. Cool.
Nice.
Referring to like the mythology, and
Right,
shit,
right,
like,
yeah.
not like Grecians today, because there's all this like weird.
Is Greece still a
racial
country
shit
right now?
going on
I thought
now.
they went like bankrupt or something. I mean,
Well,
whatever.
yeah, you can go bankrupt, but like so do companies.
You're still called Greece.
Sure.
I mean, when America goes bankrupt, they're still going to call us America. Unless
Yeah,
someone,
like,
someone comes
the
in who
people
buys
still
us
live
out and
there,
changes our name.
there's
Welcome to
still
Costco. I
cultures
love you.
and Blah blah blah.
So, yeah, there's a lot of theories so far going around with how they're going to approach this movie. And again, it's just open-ended. This is just a trailer. So, initial thoughts. I mean, are you excited to see this movie?
Yeah. I'm looking forward to this. Like, I haven't looked forward to a movie in a while. Like, I thought I was kind of looking forward to the fucking last Star Wars movie. Didn't watch it. Fucking saw it like a year or so later, and I was like, "Yep, this is trash." And it's
year?
kind of what I
I
expected.
don't know if it's been a year.
Yeah, it was hasn't it? How long
Has
has
not
it?
been a year.
Yeah, hasn't it?
No.
When the fuck
Came out
was
in
the last-
December last year. It's
No,
A year.
did it, dude?
Yeah. It always comes
Yeah,
out
man.
December of the year before.
Because I
it's
saw
already
it
out,
like
yeah.
I saw it in December on like Netflix or some shit or
You're
one of
out of
those
your
fucking
fucking
streaming.
may have, like,
saw it on some
rushed
bullshit
it or
streaming
something
service,
to
man.
digital media. For
Did
some
you-
bullshit
Was that
reason,
fast? It was
but-
like a week later. Some fucking Disney Plus.
Did you like get like a screen test of it on torrent? Or
Yeah, right.
you fucking
No,
criminal.
absolutely not. I would not. Like, it's not worth pirating that shit. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, no way. This was low hanging fruit hasta la fuck if I would have bothered with it at all.
Daniel, what do you
yeah.
think about this trailer?
I really liked it, but I worry for the overall movie that fucking they're going to become characterizations of Bill and Ted and not necessarily be Bill and Ted.
Look at that shit. 2017.
That's the Last Jedi, you dumb fuck.
I was like, when's the last?
Daniel,
like Googling
he brings
the
up the
stuff.
Last Jedi. And
Right.
tries-
No,
Star
I get
Wars.
it. No, I get it, man. Because I
Hold
know
on.
it took forever as fuck for him to watch Last Jedi.
Yeah.
Because I was like,
Oh, no, you're
hey,
right.
I want to talk
Wow.
about this movie.
I
and
totally
like,
didn't
I haven't
watch
seen it yet. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And yeah, no. So
you're
that is
right.
You should have heard that
So
snap
if we
that he
were
gave me
recording
with
this
such
movie 2
authority.
years ago, this would be relevant.
That wasn't an authoritative snap. That was like, hey, Ray, look over here. I didn't want to say
No bullshit. He was like trying to like trying to
No,
I'm
I
about
saw
to prove
that
you
shit.
motherfuckers wrong right
Look,
now.
Yeah, no, it was all just like, no, I'm right. Fidgety
Right.
bullshit. Fucking
This
Roland
is a,
does.
hey, asshole.
Fuck.
Hey, asshole. Over here, please.
No.
Like,
And then you were
no.
immediately proven wrong, right?
yeah, well, it's still weird. I was some fucking.
I'm talking about the wrong
goddamn,
movie.
Like,
Oops.
I'm in some goddamn
Well,
paradox.
it said the last
where,
in it,
like,
so it
I
must be
saw
the
this
last
shit
movie,
in the
right?
beginning of the year on a streaming service, and I was like, ugh, glad I missed it. Like, this was bad.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I am excited to watch Bill and Ted Face the Music. Keanu Reeves and Alex Winter pretty much just got right back into the roles. They sound exactly the fucking same. They look fairly decent as far as aging is concerned.
Yeah.
Well, makeup does that.
And I think they shot it like there was like a glimpse of their kids. Someone made a comment. I don't remember this detail from part 2 that whenever they went into the future to learn their instruments and they came back,
with kids.
they came back with kids, but apparently they were boys.
babes.
But in this movie, they're girls. So
Oh, wow.
who knows
Hey,
how much
Well,
they?
that's just Bill and Ted
decided-
4 right there.
Yeah, right? They fucked up the whole movie already. Of course, George Carlin isn't in this movie
No.
because he's dead.
They could bring him back as a hologram. Fuck, they do it for
I was
everybody
about
else.
to say.
That would be the fucking. Wouldn't that be awesome? Like, we fucking went to a comedy tour.
They've done it with Michael Jackson, Tupac.
Yeah,
They can
exactly.
bring George Carlin back for sure.
Fucking
yeah.
bring George Carlin back as a hologram. I would see that shit. Absolutely. Fucking hell. That would be so great.
Actually, that's my precondition for seeing this movie in theaters. So
George
you guys
Carlin has
gotta
to be-
tell me if George Carlin is a hologram.
You know what? Go into
I'm gonna wait for
IMDb
fucking
and see like if the
Netflix.
cast is there and like see if they have like George Carlin as fucking Rufus.
hologram. Oh, if so, man, I'm so gonna watch that shit like 4 times in theaters.
Oh, Roland's actually checking right now. So let's see. Hold on. Go down. Go down. Kid Cudi. They have Kid Cudi.
Wow. All right.
Whoa.
Hey.
In I do not see George Carlin
No. Back from the dead.
because he's
sad.
dead.
Yeah. Right. Still dead.
Still
Duh.
dead. No hologram. Fucking shit.
Boo. Come on, guys. You can do better.
So it'd be cool though if they did like give some homage to Rufus in the movie, where they like talk about like, oh well, like
I'm
he
sure
was on a time traveling incident and he died in 2010 in England or some bullshit.
You know they should. I mean, I would imagine they would. I don't think
Because it
personally-
wouldn't contradict all of, like the weird time travel bullshit they do.
Yeah.
You know, like
I mean, I don't think that they would not pay tribute to in some way to fucking George Carlin because he was a big part of that movie. You know, I mean, he's
So,
a guy that
actually,
like
that's-
incentivized them to like go into the future and so they can.
that is my
Do something.
fucking precondition. If Rufus gets mentioned in this fucking movie,
Right.
I'm down for it.
and I'm really glad
Otherwise,
that they kept the
fuck
phone
this
booth.
movie. Oh, for sure.
I was
man.
a little nervous that they were gonna like get rid of it, but the phone booth is like fucking iconic, just as it
The
is.
American
fucking-
TARDIS.
reading the premise, like it is kind of. I think it does kind of fold out how we were talking about how they're trying to make a hit to fulfill their destiny or whatever. So they're in the process of fucking like. I mean, like I don't know, like that'd be pretty cool if like when they make the fucking song, like young Keanu and oh my fucking what the hell's his name?
Alex
Young
Winter.
Alex.
Show up and like they like all right guys, here it is, and they pass it on to them and they go back in time and fucking do their shit or go back into an alternate time or whatever and do that.
Oh, so are you talking about how like Terminator should have ended? Where like, yeah,
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Right, Daniel. I mean, you
But
should
no,
like,
but,
you should
like,
go back and
it'd be
watch
super-
Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
Oh no, and I totally intend to. I really do. Like I've seen it. At
Roland, I don't know if
and-
you guys remember seeing that little tweet that I sent to you guys where it says
Tweet?
the trailer came out
Me?
at 6/9 and said 69 dudes, and then that the trailer is gonna be like
Yeah.
8/21/2020, and that adds up to 69 as well. I would really like to know if that was intentional by whoever's actually making this movie. I'm not even aware of like who made the first 2 movies.
I mean,
I haven't the slightest. And is like Orion or are Orion Pictures the same dudes that did all 3 movies? Because I thought it was interesting because I can't remember the last time I've seen a movie where it flashed the Orion fucking sigil before anything.
I think Orion is the production company that did. The first 2.
Well, so my point is, I can't remember the last fucking time I saw these motherfuckers out on anything of note whatsoever. Like, it isn't 1992, you know.
Yeah.
If only, right?
It's hilarious. It still says that it's in post production right now.
Young boy of 13.
Well, I mean, like, probably with like the whole COVID bullshit, they're probably some like weird like
absolutely
push from Keanu and Alex Winter. They're gonna be like, oh, we're gonna put this out like digital release and theaters if like your area is like.
Honestly, if they put it out, I'll pay the $20 to fucking rent this movie.
Absolutely.
Like I will do it.
Absolutely. Like,
or Roland, you and I can go half seas.
Is that the average cost to fucking rent a movie? It becomes like
if it's still in theaters so far.
Like
that's what's been the cost. Yeah, $20.
Jesus
$bucks,
Christ.
I mean, like for a movie,
but I guess,
fucking bring that shit
I guess
straight
you can
home,
jam in as many fucking people you want to like hang out and watch the movie.
Yeah,
so I guess that's not unfair. Actually,
well, like
honestly, I could rent it, and then I mean, we could all split the $20 3 ways, and we fucking watch Bill and Ted.
That's the cost of like 1.5 tickets or whatever at the fucking movie theater.
Oh yeah,
now.
for sure.
Like, and I mean, like you want your beer, you want your fucking your
I mean, unless you go to
shit,
like the drive-in in Mercedes and you pay $10 a fucking carload, you know?
Easy. That's you're still saving, you know.
You know what? I'm kind of curious as to when they're gonna release the new Ghostbusters movie. That's supposed to come out in the summer as well.
Oh fuck, we'll see. We'll see.
I was kind of, interested in watching that one too.
And more,
I'll give it a chance.
And I'll preface this: I love Ghostbusters, but the more and more I think about this movie, the less excited I am about it.
I mean,
I'm quite the opposite actually.
Importantly,
I'm very excited
and not
about
I don't know about
because
very
of
like
the reboots.
I'm interested in like some of the actors. I want to see Paul Rudd like just because he's funny and great in everything he does.
I think that but Paul Rudd's become one of those guys. He's inserted into every fucking movie. He's like a Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
He's a fucking Chris Hemsworth. They insert all these fucking meatheads and comedians into fucking roles just because they're fucking hot and it's gonna sell.
Oh, he's hot. He's very hot.
I'm not arguing that. I have a whole other point. And you're fucking trying to like sidestep by talking about how pretty Paul Rudd is, which is not arguable.
He's accentuating that fact. All right.
Have you seen that smile? Fucking breathtaking. Breathtaking. Right?
That guy's like he's like 50 right now. Jesus.
50. That's the sexiest 50-year-old I've ever seen.
Exactly.
Unless it's Jason Statham.
Nah, dude. Hugh Jackman, yo.
You're right. You know what? You're right. Right. You're right. You're true. Yeah, that's right.
And that guy survived skin cancer too, so it's like he's resilient. He did. He did though. Like it's a matter of fact. Like it's public record. Like he's come out and talked about his fucking I had this bandage on my nose because I had like a fucking cancerous lesion taken off of me or whatever.
Maybe he said that, but it was actually plastic surgery.
Right. Yeah.
Nah, dude. Because A, you would tell. B, you would tell because all the fans of like the X-Men movies, all those fucking nerds out there, which I hope are listening to us partly, are like, there's no way that's Wolverine's nose right now. Look at this film, look at that film, and you know what? Just as a side example, isn't that in the Marvel universe? I'm gonna pull him out in Les Miserables.
Wolverine Origins was an excellent film. Yeah. He was also really great as P.T. Barnum and totally not racist at all.
And did you see what was it? Oh, sorry. There's like the 2 movies that came out at the same time. It was like The Illusionist and
fuck, what the fuck is it called?
Oh, the other one with Edward Norton.
Yeah, and that movie was badass. And I saw both movies around the same time.
The Prestige, yeah.
The Prestige, yeah. That's a fun movie. But for me, just like Man on Fire, watch once.
and prompted for
That's all you need. You get you. There's no hidden cookies in there. It's not like you're watching fucking Monty Python and the Holy Grail and just picking up little funny stuff in the background.
right. Yeah, laughing at that shit.
After your 27th watch the last week. No. Shit like those movies is like watch once, cool, no surprises.
All right. Is there anything else you all want to add for Bill and Ted Face the Music?
I mean, like,
I do.
I'm looking forward to it.
Daniel?
I hope it's not trash.
Well, we all hope
Because
it's not trash.
most of these like reboots
But
or
Daniel really
like later
hopes it's not
or like poorly timed sequels,
Yeah. I don't know. This could be a very good time, like perfect timing for it because
they just generally suck ass.
there
I
aren't
hope
any
that
movies
Bill
that
and
are fucking
Ted
coming out.
does
There's
not
like
suck
been a
ass.
movie freeze or whatever, you know. So
Well, yeah, obviously.
make it be this like.
But
this
I'm
seems like a
thinking
good
that like
time
the
to
last
jump out in
5
front of it.
years with this resurgence of like sequels to old hits and shit, you know. And only Bad Boys 3 comes to mind. You know? And even though that was amazing, that's not a good sample size.
Yeah,
if
it's
you're going to
amazing
do
by
a
race
statistical
standards.
analysis of
Amazing.
the potential for
that's a
Bill and
stretch. I did not
Ted.
say that. You said amazing. I said it was funny. I enjoyed it. I wasn't bored. And Martin Lawrence is fairly funny in that movie.
It was
right?
amazing.
Amazing. No. Shut the fuck up. Okay, so we'll just bring this mini CineQuest to a close. I do want to say that if you're listening to this episode, which will come out after Trauma's War, so that was the episode that came out probably a few days ago. Trauma's War was our 100th produced CineQuest episode. I mean, MoQuest Studios episode. So we've hit 100 episodes, guys.
Yeah.
And this is 101. So this one right here. This is 101 right now. So
Boom! Wow.
quite the feat
Holy
for
shit.
us. All right. So
Right. We've never committed
yeah,
anything. This
I don't
long
think
for this
I don't think
long.
we've ever done anything for this long consistently. So
I think this podcast has outlasted some marriages.
good job, Roland.
Gotcha, bitch.
All right. So
But no, so
Marriage punk.
this being episode 100, like holy shit, you know.
well,
see how soon
not
we
this
get at
episode.
200.
Trauma's
Oh.
episode before us. This
Yeah.
one right.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Wow.
Trauma's episode.
So we
is-
already did that by the time
Yeah.
our people listen to that, and
Yeah,
that's
so I just
fantastic
wanna-
too.
make it clear. This is 101. So we're
Yeah.
in the next level of going through all these
Right.
episodes now.
Time for see you in 200.
200 episodes for
You know what would be funny
MoQuest Studios.
Shit.
is if we just did variants of the same episodes, where we talked about the same movies or music.
It's
or
funny. It's funny that
whatever.
you say that, Daniel. I did want to revisit
Yeah.
some Fear of a Black Cat.
Breaking 2.
Oh, that's a definite because
I wanted to revisit that because you weren't on that
I really want to
episode.
like crack my fucking knuckles on and
Right.
get to work on that bullshit because holy fuck that movie.
And I was actually thinking of revisiting that first trilogy that we did, which was Breaking 1, Breaking 2, and Ninja 3 Domination.
All the syndicate
Just as
I like it.
just to
trilogy.
kind of like revamp, because I mean you weren't on those, and the audio quality on those is actually very terrible, except for part 3. The audio quality was a little bit better on that one because we had a
but,
few
like,
tries on
our
that.
first 15-20 episodes were pretty rough.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
First 3 episodes for sure of Anatomy of Mixtape were a little rough. Bad Food for sure was fucking rough, and the first 2 episodes of CineQuest Video were fairly rough, but that was because we were kind of transitioning on our audio gear, and we were still I was still learning on how to edit and stuff like that. So I think we've gotten a lot better since then.
I was just getting drunk
and yeah, it was getting pretty crazy. And I think
That's pretty much all I
to
do.
do so.
the Breaking 2 episode, Roland was fucking hammered.
Oh, yeah.
And pretty much
It
didn't
was-
say much throughout the whole episode.
Didn't I?
Yeah, and that was the episode I made you actually
was-
hold the microphone, and you weren't having that at all.
No, that was a shit show. Okay, the first
It's like a
one
fucking,
went
like a
the
diva.
first
I said,
one went really
Roland,
good for me.
hold the microphone. He's like, what? I gotta hold the microphone. This motherfucker, every time he would talk, would not bring the microphone
No,
to his
like
face.
I think I
it
actually
was still
pulled
like
it
hanging
away
on the
from
floor,
me. Yeah,
like
or
on
some
the
shit.
table.
Classic fucking
It was like
pattern of
swinging
Roland,
under the table.
not speaking to his mic.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, and that was when I realized, okay, Ray, this was a good experiment. Never doing that again.
well, I have to do that at some point if we don't have stands for like the folks that are listening. But I want to have like if we ever have to interview anyone or talk to anyone, they will have stands. We will not. So you're gonna have to learn how to just deal with that.
We'll see what's up.
Okay, so that's mini CineQuest on there.
Mini Quest reacts.
Yeah, CineQuest reacts. There you go. My name is Ray,
This is Roland.
and in the Pacific Northwest Studios.
This is Daniel.
All right, we'll check you later.
Peace.
Let's do it. Yeah.